Hey guys, and welcome to IELTS Secrets Podcast. I'm Lora.
And I'm Derek.
We're IELTS instructors from IELTSTOEFL.com.
We're here to help you get ready for your exam and boost your writing and speaking scores.
Today, we're excited to continue our podcast series with something really valuable for those of you preparing for the IELTS writing section. We've created Band 9 model answers specifically for IELTS Academic 19, with scripts and explanations that will help you understand the strategies needed to achieve a top score.
And there's even more. On our website, you'll find detailed explanations for every correct answer in the reading section of each test in this book.
So let's dive right in. In this episode, we're focusing on writing Task 1 from Test 1, IELTS Academic 19. More specifically, we'll be breaking down a graph that shows the changes in the number of visitors to a particular city over several decades.
Today, we will explain to you how to analyze and describe the key trends in this graph. Lora will present the task, and I'll guide you through my answer sentence by sentence. After each sentence, Lora will explain the techniques, structure, and vocabulary used. Let's get started.
All right, here's the writing Task 1 question. The prompt is, the graph below gives information on the numbers of participants for different activities at one social center in Melbourne, Australia for the period 2000 and 2020. Summarize the information by selecting and reporting the main features and make comparisons where relevant.
Now let's begin with my response. The line graph illustrates the number of participants involved in 5 different activities: film club, martial arts, amateur dramatics, table tennis, and musical performances at a social center in Melbourne, Australia from 2000 to 2020.
The examiner looks for your ability to use a variety of words and phrases, which shows that you can paraphrase well. For instance, instead of just saying the graph, we use the line graph to be more specific. Rather than repeating give information on, we can use words like illustrate or show for variety. Similarly, different activities is made clearer by saying 5 different activities. Lastly, instead of saying for the period 2000 and 2020, we can use from 2000 to 2020, which sounds more natural.
Overall, the film club and martial arts classes maintained consistently high participation levels, while table tennis and musical performances saw a substantial rise in numbers over the period.
In the second paragraph, it's essential to highlight the general trends shown in the graph. We often start this summary with the word overall, which introduces a broad view of the data. This sentence has 2 main ideas. The first part describes a steady trend, while the second part describes a rise in numbers for 2 specific activities. Here we use the word while to contrast these 2 trends. While is useful when you want to show a difference or contrast between 2 ideas within the same sentence.
More specifically, the film club had the highest number of participants, remaining steady at around 65 throughout the period, with a minor dip to 60 in 2010.
The phrase more specifically is often used at the beginning of the next paragraph to zoom in on detailed information after giving a general overview. A good strategy is to focus on one category that stands out, such as the one with the highest numbers, and explain how its trend changed over time. Instead of saying during the entire time frame, you can write throughout the period. The phrase a minor dip means a small decrease, and it's used when a change is noticeable but not very large.
Similarly, participation in martial arts fluctuated slightly, ranging between 32 and 38 participants.
We use the phrase fluctuate slightly, followed by ranging between A and B, when we want to describe small, ongoing changes within a specific range. This shows that the numbers went up and down but stayed within certain limits, making it clear that the variations were not extreme.
Table tennis attendance surged dramatically, increasing from approximately 17 participants in 2000 to about 53 in 2020.
Instead of writing went up a lot, we can write surged dramatically to express a strong increase in a more formal way. The word approximately also sounds more professional and formal than around or about, helping to make your writing more precise and academic.
Although musical performances had no participants between 2000 and 2005, their enrollment climbed significantly by the end of the period, reaching nearly 20.
Here we use the word although to introduce a contrasting idea, showing that even though musical performances had no participants at first, enrollment later increased. Using this kind of grammar correctly can definitely improve your writing score. Also, make sure to place the adverb significantly after the verb climbed. It would be incorrect to write significantly climbed, as the adverb needs to follow the verb to describe the intensity of the increase accurately. And that's it for our breakdown of this Writing Task 1 response. We hope these phrases and techniques will help you structure your own answers clearly and effectively.
If you'd like to see the full script of our Band 9 model answers for Writing Task 1 in IELTS Academic 19, along with detailed explanations, head over to IELTSTOEFL.com. We've got plenty of resources to support you on your IELTS journey.
Remember, practice makes perfect. And with our writing correction service on IELTSTOEFL.com, you'll receive personalized feedback on your writing, helping you improve your writing skills step by step.
Good luck with your studies, and we can't wait to see you in our next episode. Stay tuned for more tips and tricks to help you succeed in the IELTS exam.